All right, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at how to analyze the markets or the charts on TradingView. I'll be explaining TradingView from beginning to the end, and I'll be explaining basically the tools I use, like my own um personal tools. Not personal tools, the ones I use actually. Well, I don't do much of indicators aside the Fibonacci. I don't use any indicator to trade, but I would still show you how to get them into your charts. And for the sake of this video, I had to log out of my TradingView account just so we can have this interface, so that you can see how to customize your TradingView to your own taste. Now I'm doing this using my mobile device. Yeah, why a lot of persons will argue that it's better on your laptop or a wider screen, but this is for you, just in case probably you don't have a laptop or a desktop computer, or probably just for the sake of your phone being so easy to access or portable, you just want to learn how to do this on your cell phone. I think what matters is your techniques and your understanding. All right, so let's dive into how to analyze any market at all, be it the crypto, the forex market, on TradingView. Now, first of all, this is the interface you're seeing. We have down okay, let me use this too. Okay, up here we have this Nasdaq. uh Next to it, you can see the time frame, which is 1 day. Okay, and also you can see the price beneath that, and volume showing there, and also below. This is actually a volume. All this down here as volume. So first of all, I want to remove the volume. So there are two ways to do that. You can either hide it or cancel it. So I will click this volume here. Yeah, that's volume there. I'll tap on it, and you can see the I signal. You can see setting and X. So the eyes will go with that, and uh, yeah, click yes, and you discover that it has um it has gone. So the next thing I want to do is, if you're okay with the color of the charts, the candlesticks, fine. But for me, I like to use white and black. So if you want to zoom in or zoom out, all you need to do is to pinch the screen together, pinch in, and then you can see you're having a wider view than you will get on your MT4 or MT5 using your cell phones. You pinch out, pinch in, and that is that. And let's say you want to compress the charts. By the right side, you can see price. If you've watched my previous videos on market, discover that the market is all about what is happening. Is more like a graph of time and price. Time at the bottom, price by the side. So if you want to compress the chart, you just slide down in this price region. Okay, slide down and you see what is happening. You slide up and you see what is happening. So you can actually try that out. Then after that, you look at, let's look at what we have down here, this region here. Yes, this region down here. Yep, that's region. Can I move this? Nope. Okay, so what we'll have, first of all, we'll have watch list. When you click your watch list allows you to pick your favorite pairs for easy access. So this is how you can reach your favorite pairs, and you can always add a pair to your watch list. You can see at the top you have add list, so you can add any pair you're trading. So here we have S&P, Nasdaq, and we have US dollar index, Netflix, and the rest of it, US oil, gold. Then you have some currency pairs. Then you have BTC, USDT down. So these are the ones that are here by default, and you can always add or remove, the ones that you're not okay with. You just delete. Okay, I'm not logged in. So, but still, we'll still work with this. I don't want to log in. Please, I don't want to log in so that my settings will not come in here. I want to show you how to. So when you click on charts, you're going to be seeing the market. But let's assume we want to look at BTC USDT. So we are clicking on BTC USDT, and this is what we have. BTC is dumping from, I think, 23,500 down, and it is crashing. All right, so you can see the time frames below. We have 1 month, 5 days, and the rest. So you would want to click here. Um, you want to click here to have an access of the candlestick charts. And yes, give it a moment. Now we have BTC here. So not to take so much of our time, I would just jump into the tools and how we can use them. So we have BTC. Looking down, okay. So coming here, we have ideas next to the chart. Ideas is just for you to interact, see people's predictions or analysis or bias on any pair, and you can choose either to work with what they have published, or you can choose to always do your own analysis. And then next to ideas we have news, where you see any news that is happening to check out for fundamentals. And then here we have menu. You can see where you sign in and your team. So first of all, I like the dark team, so I'm going to welcome to the dark side. Ha ha ha. All right, so that's the dark side, and of course the dark side looks dark actually. So I'll be doing a little bit settings on the chart. So I'll come to candlesticks. Okay, not here, chart settings. All right, let me show you how I got to this point. um can this gentleman be moved? Yes, you can. All right, so these three dots here, three dots icon there, so I'll click on it, and I am coming to my charts. No, where are you? Chart settings. Okay, so on the chart settings now, I can choose candlesticks, the color I want on the candlesticks, the borders, the wick, the prices, and the rest of it. Then here I can choose what I want to show at the top. Here are just settings of indicators and the rest of it. The background color, vertical, the crosshairs, if I want a watermark. Okay, so I'll just jump into this so that we can see the background um white. We don't want gradients, we want a solid white on the background, and you can see that has happened. The vertical lines, there are no color there, so you can increase the opacity and you have the vertical lines. You can choose any color you want and increase it. And I think if you can look at the background, you can see that the vertical lines are increasing. So I would reduce the opacity and go with something dark. The horizontal lines are also here. Then your crosshairs, I will explain what the crosshair is, but I would still choose a color. I'll choose black. Yes, I'll choose black. Thickness very light, and I'll choose dash lines. Then the watermark is the watermark you have on the chart. So if I pick a watermark, you will see, okay, let me okay this and you see, you can see the watermark. It wasn't there before. BTC 1 day chart, Bitcoin against Theta US. So let's go back and you see the difference coming here. All right, now I must say this, that this sounds really boring to some persons who may not have used TradingView before, but trust me, this gives you, the strength to adjust to anything you want right here on the chart. Okay, so we are done with that. Then let's go to the candlesticks. I like my candlesticks white and black. Now you must be mindful of the candlestick you're changing. Very important. So before you change candlestick, you have to zoom in. So you're sure you don't turn the bearish candle to bullish. Yes. Yeah, let me use this here and go back to chart settings. Okay, so we can see clearly what we are doing. So we have the body of the candle, we have the borders, and we have the wick. So let's start with we are going to make the bullish candle white and the bearish candle black. So let's start with the bearish candle. I want this to be black. So a black body, right? You can see the difference. Then I want the wick to be black. You can see what is happening, right? And then I want the borders to be black. Voila. So when I okay, you can see that it is black. So we've moved to the dark side. So then we'll come back, and then uh the body for the green. Okay, first of all, we'll do the wick. The wick for the green candles, I want it black. Yes. The borders, I want it black. Okay, but let's keep it as green first. So make the body white. Yes, white, and then the borders black. And here we are done. Wow. So this is how I prefer it, and I like my chart clean. So the watermark, I'll just go back and remove the watermark, and the section break. Okay, the vertical lines, where are they again? The vertical lines, I'm going to reduce the opacity. The horizontal lines, the horizontal grid, sorry, I'll reduce the opacity, and we are done. And you can see your chart is as clean as you can complete it. So now, having settled this, I will have a very clean chart. we are going to do something else, and we are going to be going down, okay, to something a bit more interesting. Now we have our BTC. Your pair is always here, and scrolling up or down in that particular place is going to give you access to everything on your favorite. And here we have the time frame. So everything I've been doing so far is on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame. So this is how the time frame works. So this is BTC on a daily time frame, meaning that each candle you're seeing, this is what we call a candlestick. Yeah, this is what we call a candlestick. And a candle comprises of the open, close, yeah, open, high, close. Sorry, open, high, low, and close. So that should be showing somewhere. Should be in the settings. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Um, okay. Yes. The values are supposed to be here. Open high values, yes. Open market status. No. Okay, yeah, is there. Sorry. The crosshair, yeah, this is the crosshair now. Yeah, I talked about it. Over I used dotted. So that's why it's this way. So now when you click on any of these candles, when I move this crosshair to any of the candles, it's going to show me the open of that particular daily candle, the high, the low, and the close. And you can find that just right at this top. You can see the open for that particular day, 39,690, the high, the low, and the close, which means it's a bearish candle. It's a bearish candle because it is closing lower than the open at 70. I mean at 7% lower, almost 8% lower than the daily open. So you can see that it opened at 39,690, and it's closing at 36,552. Okay, with some decimals. So I think we're making progress, right? Yes, we are. So the 1D you're seeing here means 1 day. So you click on it. When you click on it, you can see the different times intervals we have. And this helps you for your analysis. So if you click on 1M, it doesn't mean 1 million, it means 1 month. Okay, so if you can't see anything, you try to compress the charts and see, you definitely find something. So this is literally showing you everything BTC has done from day one. Okay, this from 2017, right? August 2017, that was when their chart came up here. So this is literally everything that has happened to BTC. So each of these candles represent what happened in 1 day, the activities of time and price in 1 day. So you can take any time frame for your analysis, and if it's small, you expand. You either pinch in, pinch out, drag up, just till you get what you need. Till you get what you need, and very clean charts. 15 minutes time frame. So I think that is you can explore the rest on time frame. And then the next thing, what a lot of persons or some persons like, FX dash indicators, metrics, and strategies. Well, I don't know the indicator to use here because I don't use indicators. I can use them as extra confluence if I'm trading on an exchange. I may consider Bollinger Bands, and MACD. Yes, MACD. We have leading and lagging indicators, but that's not our topic. so I won't be talking about them. Here we have alerts. Yes, crazy, right? So okay, you have to sign in, yeah, to use them. But what alert does, oh please, I don't sign in. So what alert does, it helps you to pick, set an alarm or an alert at certain price. So when the market is crossing that price or drawing near a particular price, you get an alarm that, oh, this is what is happening at that particular point. And these are like basically the pairs I use. Ideas are here, and when you when you log in, you get the option to actually save, to save your analysis or share with people, and you can find them here. You can save as image and share as image. Let me highlight it. So ouch, not here, young man. All right, move with me, please. Oh, no, no, no. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. So wow, finally, congratulations to me. All right, so this is where we come to save the chart we have analyzed as a picture. Probably you are trading with people or your accountability groups or a group on WhatsApp or on status. You want to share your analysis, you save it there. And now let's just jump down to analyzing pairs. Well, for me, I mark zones, and I wait for a break in structure or a change of character to take my trades. So let's just look at basically BTC on a 1 month time frame and see something. Okay, I said I'm going to share some of the tools I use. Yes, yes. So these are the interesting parts. Sometimes we get so excited when we see a lot of drawings on people's charts. So we're going to be looking at those things, and this is where we have them, the tools. Okay, so clicking on this, voila, you can see trend lines, arrows, rays, and the rest. So I will be explaining this in this video. Yes, I'll be explaining this in this video, so expect it to be a bit long, but I'll try my best to be fast. These are a lot, so I'll be explaining the ones I use basically, and I think you also will use them. Okay, so first of all, we have the trend line. The trend line is used to draw. You pick a point, you can move this around. You pick a point and then you draw a trend line by clicking on that point and then drawing it out from there. So this here we have a trend line. So you used to draw trends like something like this. So no, I'm not cloning. So this is like a trend, a higher high, higher low, higher low. So when you have this highlighted, by tapping on it, you could explore. Okay, still with me. You could explore this. This is to change the color. 2x pixel is to adjust the thickness, and here is to adjust the kind of lines they are, and it has other options that you can access by double tapping the trend line. So let's see what happens here. I change the color. Okay, I change the color, increase the thickness, but I don't know why you want to do that. 1 pixel is okay, so I can change the line to dotted, and this is very, you can do anything you want on it. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of the fun part, you double click on this here. When you double click, you get to choose the styles you want. Then you can also add a text. I can decide to add a text to this and say uh, oh, okay, I may need to log in to do this. Should I log in? Okay, we'll just choose visibility. You can decide that you don't want this. Some persons, when you come to different time frames, you're seeing different drawings. So I can limit this to weekly and monthly. So now if I come to the weekly time frame, you can see my line clearly drawn, right? Clearly drawn. And someone who trades trend line will believe that for some reasons, but so for some reasons we have this uh a double bottom, a break, a lower, a higher low, or a lower low rather. They will have a higher high. Then the person may assume when the market comes back to this place, we are bullish. You understand? So I just showed us one tool again we can use there. Now discover how this arrow I drew, now this part I drew on the blue, if I come back to the 1 month, it is there, though not looking as fantastic as uh the weekly. Then notice something. Since I disabled the vision of the visibility of this trend line on other time frames, it's going to show on only the 1 week and the 1 month. So let's go down to the 1 day. On the 1 day, all right, discover that it's not there, but this one is still here. Why? Because we double tap and you can see that it's visible on every time frame. So let's remove it from other time frame and leave it at the daily. So this is the daily. So when we go back to the 1 week, we can't find it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you don't crowd your chart with 1 minute trend line, 2 minutes trend line, 7 minutes trend line, and discover that there are trend lines everywhere. You can do your analysis at a particular time frame and allow your analysis to rest, to just rest there. So I wonder why I cannot think because I'm not logged in. Okay, I didn't take test. Oh, all right. So let's use this is let's call these weekly supports. I don't know what I've written there, but weekly supports. Okay, and let's how do I take my keypad down now? I don't want to slant this. Okay, yeah, this is going to go down. Okay, so we have a weekly support. Oh god, what did I write? Okay, weekly, whatever did I write here? So whatever it is I wrote, you can actually adjust the size. You can bold it, you can italize it, you can change the color. You change the color and opacity. uh, okay, let me just use ws so that and now I'm sure of what is going to appear there. Yeah, but uh, yellow is a very terrible color to use on white, so I'll use red. Is SW um weekly supports. So this is it. Now you can even choose to arrange where how it will appear. You can put it at the center by the right and you see where it's appearing. So this helps you to know the reasons why you drew a particular um, trend line or a particular tool on your chart, so that you don't have something on your chart and you are unable to remember why you chose or you made such a move. So we are going to go down to other time frames, or let's just mark out some things here on the weekly time frame. Let me just show you the tools I use. So some years back, 2021, 2020, December, we saw BTC move up, and we know that the market, what goes up would always come down to retest or make a reversal. So that brings to another tool I use to check reversals, retracement rather. That's Fibonacci retracement, fib retracement. So I can draw my fib, please. I can draw my fib from this swing low and up, wow, up to this place. Yes, up to this place. Now this fib has not been touched by me. So this is the default fib we have here. We have both the retracement and the extension. That's why you're having it this way. So you may want to adjust it, change the colors. This too colorful. You use black, um and remove it from gradient. However it got into gradient or opacity. No, not opacity. The color is in gradients. So white, it's not white. Okay, yeah. Then reduce the opacity a bit to 50. 50 is still bright. No, it's not what I want. Black is definitely not going to do it. But let's work with this for now. For the other tools, just double tap on it. So you can see the lines and every other thing, how to change the color. So I'll remove the extensions because I don't use them. I only use the retracements, and you see what we have. You double click again and you can always adjust the visibility. I've explained that, and the style. So this goes for virtually everything you see in fib. It goes for everything. uh the lines. Okay, so it goes for everything. You double tap, let me get the trend lines back, and you work on the color, just exploit. And then you see that using our fib, of we're using this point, this low here, you discover that the moment the market came down to discount. Okay, let me not talk about discounts, but just know that the Fibonacci levels play a very strong role in the market. Maybe I'll use another video to talk about the fib. So for now, that's one tool I use. And then we'll have the lines and arrows. You can use them either way you want, and sometimes we use the horizontal lines like this. You put thicknesses, okay, yeah, we have this line here. You can come over here, and note this line, um this horizontal line. Where is the horizontal line again? Okay, so this is just basically how you use your horizontal lines, you know. And you see that this region here played a role you know, in the future. So, but that's that. But for me, I prefer, instead of drawing all these horizontal lines around, personal preference though, you may not want to do that. Personal preference, I would rather choose to use okay, where is this? Wow, look at how this is looking here. So let me remove this young man. So personal preference, so not okay. So I would rather choose to use this horizontal ray to actually mark, okay, let's say I'm marking here. So I'll rather use this to mark in a particular region. Let's say I was looking for this low to be taken out. So I would rather use this to mark this low as this is, somewhere that price has come, and as it's dropping, I'm expecting it to come down here. Either way, for a break, retest, and then sell. And you can always, you should, well, personal preference though, but always note, point of interest. I'm sure it's going to give me something else here. So point of interest. That doesn't mean this is how it works. I don't want to move my phone away from the landscape mode. You know, that's why I am not so bothered about it. So this is it this way. So this gives me a better, when I'm trying to analyze, I use that better than drawing horizontal lines all around. I'm not even knowing where it started from and where is headed to. So we can see, for instance, uh here I could have marked this point as a support for BTC, sorry, resistance rather, for BTC, and you can see the interaction at that point. It was as if it held and then it broke out, and when it broke out, excuse me, we are having more like an imbalance, not more like. So, and that's why I use to mark regions, um the rectangular tool, so you can mark this place as an imbalance that we hope that is what BTC is trying to feel, even though BTC is still bullish, since that is on the daily time frame though, because it hasn't taken out this low. It hasn't taken out this low since 2506. Is yet to take out this low, so we can't say, and we'll have a higher high. We'll have a higher high here. So you can also take notes. Um, this is brush parts. I've used the parts, circles, rotation, eclipse. You can always try all these things out. Like, just try them out. Try them out. Just use them and see how they work, and just see how they work. This is like what BTC is, what we are having presently. We're having something like this. We can go with removing the wicks. So we can say, we're having a symmetric triangle, and hoping if it breaks out, if it breaks out down, you can use this part. Where's the part? Search for parts. This is the part. We can say, okay, when we break out here, we are coming to break here, or probably we are having this come like this, um break here, um lower high, and then come into this region. Now when you want to close the part, you double tap, then come into this region. Well, I'm glad I'm posting this video, so we'll see how this um plays out. We'll see how this plays out. Or you can still come back and try this. You can also save this chart so that it helps you know how well your analysis or your bias went, and then double tap to close. So you could have something like this playing out for BTC. But I would actually say we are coming down. We are coming down because I mean market is clearly has been buying, and there are a lot of things that need to be done down. It's better it happens now than when all bets are on BTC to go to 100,000 and then it choose to come down. What other thing have I not used? This is the arrow. You can choose to use the arrow. You can actually turn the arrow, double tap to always add text. Double tap to always add text like higher high, uh, higher high, and you know that. Then we can also, what other thing do I use? So basically, I've shown you how to adjust or to use all these tools. Yeah, I've shown us how to use all these tools. uh, I've shown us how to use these tools. Let me show us this also. So basically, this is just how you bring this down, bring this here. This is basically for, please move with me. Okay, don't want to move, or can still adjust. So you can still adjust it to come. Okay, so this is still the thing here. So you could use this by trying to use them. That's the only way you use them. Trying to use them, you tap on them, you can adjust the pixels, the colors, you can delete, or you double tap to work on their styles, text, coordinates, and visibility. So I think that is all. So just make sure you explore this. I don't want to make this video longer than it is already. So another major thing I should show you notes. These are for um taking down. You can anchor a text, put a text, notes. Let's say I want to note something here. Then I write something like bala blue, write something, just anything actually, not necessarily, it mustn't have a meaning. Write it. So once I click on this, it comes alap. Okay, it shows. So this helps you to know what you are seeing in the market and the points you're noting them. So that's it. So probably next video I'll be doing an analysis on BTC. I'm analyzing the market for the week, like my weekly bias, and I'll be posting it. If I get reactions to the video, I may continue doing that every week, posting my weekly bias on these coins, BTC especially. So from the one I have done now, you know that we're expecting, or I'm looking at, let me come to 4 hours. Okay, you can see the strong interaction at this point. Okay, at this point. So I'm looking at what is going to happen next after this. After this, is it going to break and retest? And if it's going to retest, I'm looking at a retest. This is a 4 hours candle, so I'll be looking at the retest to come into this region, depending on wherever the is forming. Okay, I'll have to mark this from a very small time frame so that I'll be sure there's truly something there. Okay, and oh, we're looking at something more, something smaller. Okay, this on the 15 minutes. I'm sure on the 5 minutes I'll see there may be nothing there to come back to. Okay, it's still small, so I'll be looking like for a retracement into this region, a retracement into that region, and then a push down, breaking these stop losses that are up here, you know, getting buyers in, breaking the stop loss, coming here and then going down. So I may be looking at, or looking for something like this, since we have stop loss up here. So I'm expecting probably a push down, and bringing people to break this, taking this, those that sold out, and then coming to continue into that region, something like this. So I've basically talked about a lot. Then I want to talk about something else I do when I'm trying to analyze the market. I also use this. These are candlesticks, right? So I also use I change my candlesticks to line. This is where I come to do that. Okay, can this gentleman come up? All right, so this is it. This place, yes. I click on it. You can see a lot of representations. This is the bar. This is the halo candle. This is column. You can see what we are having here. This is area. So, but what we have here is the lines. So sometimes I use the lines to actually check the market structure. The market structure without the spikes included. To see, okay, truly, like from what I can see here already, I can see that there's already a change in structure. We are now forming higher highs. Well, what we're having here, we're having higher lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. Here we had something like a double top. It came down, broke, and you can see that there is a change in character, or change of character here. So if this breaks above this, then I know that the next retest a higher low, I'll be wanting to buy. For this on a 5 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. So I think with that, we have explored how to actually make our chart look a bit more easy for people to understand and also easy for us to, to use. Yes, I don't think this triangle is the right thing to be here. I think the trend line, a simple trend line, would have just done the magic. And you can see how the lines I drew on the candlesticks are actually fitting into, the line representation. So, wow, 50 minutes. Okay, so I'll call that mission accomplished. And I hope that when next I see your chart, it's going to be looking a bit um, easy for anyone to understand what you have done and clear to anyone who is not there when you made that analysis. And I know the video was a bit long, but I'm sure you got value. If you did, kindly comment I got value. That's for those that watched to the end. All right, take care and don't forget to subscribe. I'll try to make the next video as quickly as possible, but I'll still teach us on Fibonacci too. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and like so that this video can actually pop up to other persons who are seeking to understand how to use their trading view on their cell phones. Thank you very much.